Live Edge, episode number next. I'm Matt.
I'm Amy.
Welcome to the show. On this episode, I feel like I did something wrong there. All right. On this episode, we're going to go through some tool deals that I found for Black Friday that'll blow your mind. There's some very, very good deals here that you don't want to miss. And then after that, we'll take some Q&A if you have questions about tools or woodworking or my opinion on tools or anything like that. We'll do those questions. If you'll drop that in the chat, you just put a little Q beside your question and then ask the question. I can scroll back up and find those a little easier. Now, I hope you all are having a very good week so far. We don't have any Chandler's Choice this week because he didn't give me one.
I'll text him and make him send it.
Now, if you don't know, we have an employee named Chandler, and he usually picks out a product or project from our Facebook community at facebook.com/groups/731woodworks. Now you can join free there, join in the community there, and he usually picks out a project for us to feature on every episode.
He was too busy relaxing in his office chair today.
Chilling out today. All right, so let's jump into the tool deals so you don't miss a single one. First, if you go to my website, 731woodworks.com, and you click on the tool deals button, it's going to open up the tool deals page. I have a running Black Friday tool list right here that we're going to be running all the way through Cyber Monday. This is updated multiple times per day. Last time we updated this was about 1:15 or 1:18 p.m. Central Time today. And I have these sorted for you to find them as easy as possible. We have the top 5 trending deals right now. If you go down, I have some partner deals that going. And then also we have Best Home Depot, Best Lowe's, and Best Amazon. And then if you scroll down a little more, you get into the Cordless power tool deals, all sorted by brand to help you find the brand that you're interested in a lot easier. There's a lot of deals here. We're going to cover a few of these in the video today. And if you just keep going and going and going, you'll see corded deals, table saw deals, miter saw deals, CNC deals. There are CNC deals coming on Black Friday, so you want to check back. And then some welding tool deals because I ask about metalworking, all kinds of stuff here. So go check out that deals page when you're done.
He's going to pick 2 for next.
Okay. All right. First deal on the list. We have this Ryobi 2-tool kit, and you get a free bare tool for only $139. You're going to be saving $138 and change. Every single one of these deals are linked in that shop button right here below this video. So if you want to go check these out, just click the shop button while I'm talking. It'll open that up and you can see what's going on. $139 plus you get that free tool on this Ryobi kit. Those are 4 amp hour batteries. Well, there's a 6 amp and a 4 amp, and you get to choose from several different tools here. That router right there, pretty nice little router for the price, especially when you're getting it for free on this kit. But there's other tools here available as well if you're interested in Ryobi. Next up, I love this little thing. I bought this a couple of weeks ago. It's only $24.97, $15 off or 38% off. This is a little inflator that if you bought this kit or if you already have Ryobi batteries, it'll work with those batteries. For airing up tires, basketballs, stuff like that around the house, kids' bike tires. I use this to air up my truck tires when it got a little cold snap. The air comes out of the tires a little bit or whatever, air pressure is lower. And then my wife's tires did the same thing, aired them all up really quick, done a really good job. What I like about this is the fact that you can set the pressure and then start it. I don't know if it's going to let me show it. It's a little screen on top. You can set the pressure and it'll auto stop when it gets to that pressure. So if you want 35 pounds, it'll auto kick off, which is really nice. No sound. I have no sound. Somebody said no sound. I think I have sound. I hope I have sound. What's your favorite source for leopard wood or exotics? The place I was getting them from closed down, unfortunately. But if you go to Old Loggins Sawmill, I'll throw the link in the chat. Old Loggin. It's kind of a crazy name. But if you go to oldlogginsawmill.net, I think it is. No, .com. Drop the link in the chat. So if you go to oldlogginsawmill.com, you can click on shop. We partner with them. Click on wood kits. They have several different species here. If you don't see what you're looking for, just send them a message on the contact form and see if they can source it for you and also what the price would be, all that stuff. Tell them I sent you. They'll hook you up. All right. Next deal. If you're a rigid fan, I've got 2 really good deals here for you. Or 3, actually. This set right here is one of those, get the 2 batteries, get that tool for free. Solid deal here, $159 off. It's only $149. And you get to choose from free tools. There's not a large selection of tools here, but there are some nice ones here like the multi-tool, the grinder, and that impact, circular saw, that sort of thing, or even the blower if you need that. But this is a solid deal here if you're in a rigid platform. There's also this deal, which I think is a fantastic deal if you just need to add some batteries. $79. This is today only. This expires in like 8 hours. So if you want this, you have to get it today. This is $198 off. You're getting 2 4-amp-hour batteries for only $79. It's a solid deal if you're needing to just add some batteries. And then today only also ends at midnight. The track saw is on sale. The rigid track saw is on sale for $199 off, all the way down to $399. This is a combo kit. You're getting the 6-amp-hour battery, the charger, the track, and the track saw. This is a really nice track saw. I reviewed this a couple of years ago and was seriously impressed by it. I've reviewed like 16 different track saws over the years. This is a really good one if you're in the market. It does have a proprietary track. That's really the only knock on it. But if you're only going to be using this track on this track saw, it doesn't really matter, honestly. Next up, some of the best DeWalt deals you're going to find right now are right here. This is $299 and you get to choose 2 free tools. 10,000 were sold last week. This is a viral tool deal from DeWalt. If you want to grab a couple of tools, there's kind of a little trick at Lowe's to how you get these deals. If you click that choose your gift, there's a bunch of them out of stock. Oh no, they're sold out. I didn't know that. You can still get the batteries. Well, I didn't know that, and my apologies, because earlier it was not sold out. So maybe they'll restock by morning. You can check that link and see. This is actually the sneaky good deal. A lot of people do go for this deal because it's $299. You're getting the 2 free tools. This, you get 3 free tools, and you get the 8-amp-hour power pack batteries. These are the top of the line batteries, most powerful batteries, longest run time of all the DeWalt batteries, and you get to choose 3. No. Oh man, they're sold out, dude. I swear I didn't do that on purpose. I would not do that. That kind of bums me out because those were 2 really good deals. Some deals sold out. All right, Milwaukee ain't gonna let you down though. DeWalt let us down. Milwaukee ain't gonna let you down. Right here, there's 2 deals here on this battery. Like, buy the batteries, get the tool for free. There's 2 different deals depending on what you want. This one's $299. You get 1 free tool, and you get 2 6-amp-hour batteries. So it's $300. You get 2 6-amp-hour batteries. If it's me, like I tell people this all the time, I love that router. That's the best compact router that's made, in my opinion. I love that thing as far as cordless routers go. And that's what I would pick with this kit. Those are 2 6-amp-hour batteries. You could also save $100 if you just get the 5-amp-hour batteries. You could also still get that router for free. It's on that same thing. So it just depends on if you need the higher capacity batteries. I'm going to be honest with you. I bought this exact kit for that price like a year or so ago. It's been probably a couple years ago when it was on sale. I bought this kit at this price with those batteries. I've never felt like I was running out of battery power. Like I didn't feel like the battery life was lacking. It's a perfectly good deal, and you'll save $100. So, but if you do want the 6-amp-hour, it's like if you're going to be running this on the track saw, I would definitely get a 6-amp-hour. But if you're just going to use this for smaller tools, 5-amp-hour is perfectly fine. Also, today only, this expires at midnight. This is a really rare deal on the Milwaukee track saw. Again, one of the best cordless track saws on the market. All the way down to $369. It's $200 off. You get the track and the saw. So if you already have batteries, it doesn't come with batteries, but if you do already have Milwaukee batteries, right now you're getting the track, 55-inch guide rail, and that saw all the way down to $369. That's a good deal. Some Milwaukee bits on sale, $30 off. This is a solid deal. If you need some extra drill bits, driver bits, that sort of thing, I have this set myself. It's a nice little drill bit set for only $30. It's one of those stocking stuffer type deals. And then I'm not going to leave you Makita fans out. A lot of times it's hard to find Makita deals because they don't really do a whole lot of deep discount deals. There's some out there. If you go to my Black Friday page on my website at 731woodworks.com, I showed this earlier, but if you're just joining, if you go to my website and click on that Black Friday tool deal, you can scroll down to the cordless section. There's a few Makita deals, but you can see there's only like 5 Makita deals compared to like Flex and DeWalt. Milwaukee has a ton too. So there's a lot more to choose from on there. But I like this deal here, which is why I wanted to feature it. This is one of those buy the toolkit and you get an extra tool for free. It's $20 off, so you're only saving $20 on the kit, but you do get that free bare tool, and there's several here to choose from depending on what your needs are. So it's a solid deal on Makita. Next up, I think this is the best job site or beginner table saw, budget table saw. That's the word I was looking for. This is the best budget table saw at $329. At $279, this is a no-brainer. If you need a table saw, I reviewed this. I just rebought this 3 years later. Why did you rebuy it? I gave the other one away because I can't keep all the tools that we review. I gave the other one away, but I wanted to revisit this saw because I think I want to be able to refresh, like just use it again and make sure it's what I think is the best beginner or budget level table saw out there. I think it's the best table saw under $500. It's that good. $279, you get a rack and pinion fence, full 10-inch size blade. Those legs fold up out of the way if you don't need them, but if you do, especially if you're working, you don't have a proper shop, and you're trying to take your tools in and out of your shed or in and out of the garage, and then it'll set up on its own. Powerful enough to cut anything you're going to want to cut. And they've upgraded the throat plate since the last time that I reviewed this to a metal throat plate. The plastic throat plate on the other one would give a little bit. This one doesn't do that, so this is really good. Oscar says, I feel unstoppable with my skill, table saw, bow fence, incremental gauge, and micro jig push blocks. There you go. It's a nice. Oh, yeah. And thank you, Barky. TSO just released an upgraded fence for this that replaces this fence. It's like $50 and TSOproducts.com. You can go check it out. You can use the Jessam stock guides will slide onto that and some other attachments and things like that. So it's a really good upgrade for only $50 if you already have that saw. Next, the Klein Tools Modbox Folding Workbench. I reviewed this a couple of weeks ago. This is on sale for $30 off right now. It was $129 all the way down to $99. This is one of those that just folds flat. So if you are needing space savings or if you're transporting this, look at that. It folds right up against or right so flat it can fit in between that other workbench. What I like about this workbench, though, is the Modbox accessories work on this. So there's rails right here on the end. There's one on either side of that handle. On the back side, there's one that goes all the way across or almost all the way across the end there. And so you can add like hooks and tool carriers and all kinds of stuff on there that really takes this to the next level. And then you got a lot of clamping options right there on top. For only $99, this is a really nice little work table. And if you want to check out any of these deals, again, hit that shop button right here below this video. You can check them all out. Right now, Lowe's has these on sale. These are the Cabinet Master Jorgensen. There's several sizes on sale, not all sizes, but several are. These are a nice size, 24-inch on sale all the way down to $30. It was $44.98, so you're saving $15, but you can select that drop down and go and look at these others that are also on sale. The 36 inches are not, but I believe the 30 inches are, no, those are sold out. There was another one that was on sale. Maybe it was the 60s. Those are sold out. Well, they're all selling out because they've been on deal. So if you want to grab some of these, you might want to check out those 24 inches while they're still there. And then you sometimes get that. If you click a bunch of Lowe's links for some reason, they'll show access denied. My stuff's moving on me. What is going on? All right, so this is the last deal. This is a Skill 12-volt 2-tool all the way down to $69. Thing's $49 off. It was $120 or $119, all the way down to $69. Plus, you get to choose a free bare tool. On Lowe's, if you don't know, they auto-select one tool. And so if you wanted to select one of these other ones, it won't let you until you minus the other one. So if you don't need that little ratchet right there, you can have to hit that minus and then go down and hit the plus on whatever tool you want. Sneaky good deal here. So if you're into the 12-volt Skill, or if you just want to add an extra set to the shop, this might be a good little deal at only $70. Oh, there is one more deal. One more deal. I linked this in the pinned comment. Well, it's not in the pinned comment yet. I'll link this in the description of this video because it's not connected to the shop button on YouTube. But if you're looking to save some money on dust collection, this is linked or will be linked in the pinned comment after this video, but it is in the description too. And it's also on my deals page on my website. But Rockler's having a up to 30% off sale on dust collection parts and dust collectors. This dust collector right here was $839, all the way down to $639 for about 2 more days. It's on sale to the 20th. And then there's also some connections and fittings and different dust collection parts and pieces. Also, that air purifier or air filtration from Jet is also on sale for $160. So you can save up to 30% off of dust collection for a very limited time. We're talking about 2 more days and all of those deals will be gone. So Black Friday. What about Black Friday? Yeah, there's a lot of Black Friday deals happening right now, so you can get in on these. Question, what happened to the 3-minute countdown? I decided that, I don't know, I kind of went back and forth on should I run that 3-minute video at the beginning of the show, or is it kind of annoying? And so I kind of worried that it was like you're just sitting there watching the 3-minute screen and just sort of starting the thing. And then if you're watching it on replay, it's kind of, I don't know. I felt like, I don't know. Y'all tell me if that's annoying or if I should keep doing that. You let me know. JS Gisalone says, your channel is awesome. New subscriber. Thank you. I appreciate you. What's your favorite source for Leverwood? I answered that one. Yeah, everybody can hear me. Somebody just had their thing on mute, I guess. Let's see. I'm looking for, there was another question, but it moved on me. Do you have an opinion on flex tools? Yes. Lowe's is blowing many of those out. Heard they are one of the best batteries. I have the flex router with a 3.5 amp hour battery, I think it is. It's a fantastic little router. It's very similar to the DeWalt as far as how it operates, how it feels, everything like that. I think they make good tools. I just wish they had more marketing and they were pushing more new tools out. I haven't seen a lot of new tools from them recently. What router would you recommend for a full-size Craig router table? Bosch 1617 is probably the one I would get. The DeWalt DW618 is also a really good, what you call it? Oh, there you go. David answered it for me. Man has the 1617 as router table. Thank you, David. I can't believe those DeWalt deals sold out so fast. That sucks. Have you tried the new Evolution table saw? I tried. Is it new? What are we talking new? Is it the one that I reviewed, y'all? I reviewed the Evolution table saw. It's like a benchtop style. Has a sliding table on it. Has an outfeed support. Fantastic table saw. When I reviewed it, it was $399. Right now, they have it priced at $475. It's putting it like right up there at right close to $500 after taxes and stuff. And I'm like, it's a very good table saw. I love that table saw. I think they did a fantastic job. I just wish it was priced a little bit lower, but it does have all those nice features that's not on any other saw in that price range or even that style, really. Any great deals on the DWS 780? Yes. The DWS 780 is on sale everywhere for $499. Home Depot, Lowe's, Amazon all have it on sale for $499. How would you store your table saw and miter saw outside without having a shed? That is a very good question. Very good question. I would think you would want to tarp it really well with a very high quality tarp. You wouldn't want it to get wet, but then you have to worry about moisture just staying in there. Like, when it's like humid, you know how things get kind of, if you put a tent over it. So, that's a question I might need to look into. I'm not sure. Let's see if the chat can help you out. How would you store your tools outside if you do not have a shed? Can you use a dado set of blades with the skill table saw? Mostly. I think it was 5/8 of an inch I could get on there and still get one, the nut all the way on the, arbor. All the way full length of the arbor is on the nut. I think that it was 5/8 of an inch if I remember right. So you can't get a full stack on there, but you can get a little bit on there. R&R says, I made a lot of money with that little skill. That's a nice little saw, I'm telling you. If you can get that thing on deal, hit that shop button below and go get that skill table saw, because $279 is a crazy price for it. It's a really good price. Can you use a new throat plate on an older model skill table saw? Yes, you should be able to. I actually ordered with my skill a zero clearance that they're selling also that you can pick up, a zero clearance insert for it. Does the Klein Mod Box have the same height of the skill portable table saw? That I don't know, but I will check whenever I do my review. Bar clamps. Yes, there are some Jorgensen bar clamps also on sale at Lowe's and I think Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. They are all listed on my, I can tell you right now. If you go to my website, 731woodworks.com, and you click on that tool deals button and go to that Black Friday deals, if you scroll to the bottom, close to the bottom, there is a section for hand tools, and I've got those all organized out in clamps, measuring, hand tools like wrenches, ratchets, screwdrivers, like all kinds of stuff. Jorgensen 36-inch bar clamp, $10 off. 12-inch bar clamp, $8 off. 24-inch cabinet master that I showed earlier, $15 off. So yeah, there's several clamps here that are on deal. And then also I would like to mention on this page, if you scroll down a little bit, there's several shop jigs on sale as well. like a taper and straightening jig. I think that one goes off on the 20th. There's T-Tracks on sale. A complete dovetail jig kit is on sale for $50 off. Table spline jig. There's a lot. Like, we got a lot going on here. Me and Chandler's working on this page and trying to keep it update as much as possible. If you do see those lines in there, that means that deal is sold out or is expired. So he went through today and checked every single one of these deals to see if they were still active, and had to cross out several. But again, we're updating this every day. And how do you know what's new? If you look, there's a new tab on there. So every day we'll remove all these that are on there right now. So in the morning, all those will be removed. And anything we add tomorrow will have a new tag on there. So that helps you understand what's new. So if you've been to the page before, it's very easy. So you've already looked at all the deals. You can just go and see just what's new. Trying to make it as easy for you as possible. And then there's a little legend up here that lets you know. Somebody gave me a thumbs down for that. That's kind of rude. Hot deals, the lowest price ever. And then, of course, the new, that sort of thing. There you go. Thumbs up. Thank you. Appreciate it. Every time somebody gives me a thumb down, it like falls across my screen. It's like, brah, brah, brah. Can you, let me see. I don't want to miss nobody's. The DeWalt deals aren't sold out where I am. Okay, that's great. So hit that shop button below. That's true. A lot of these deals are location based. So if you go to those in the shop button, there's 2 DeWalt deals. This deal's $2.99. You can get 2 free bare tools. This deal is $4.49, but you're getting the 8 amp hour power packs and 3 free tools. I like this deal better, honestly. But if you're on a budget, or if you just don't need those power pack batteries, this is still a solid deal. Click that choose your gift and see if they're sold out for you, because if in your location, it may not be. And so you might still score these deals before time. But if they are not sold out, you'll still have to hit that minus button and take that battery out if you don't want that extra battery, and then put +1 on each of one of those deals or 2 of those deals. But yeah, check your location and see, because it definitely could be location based. Thank you. If Lowe's site detects you're on a VPN, it starts to do that access. There's another thumbs down. Good gravy. It starts to do that access denied stuff. I don't use a VPN though, so that's kind of weird. But it does. What I've noticed is if I open like 4 or 5 links in a row to Lowe's, it'll throw that access denied page up, and I have to clear the cache on that page, and then it loads. But it's kind of a weird thing. I've made them aware of that. I was like, hey, this is happening. Let's get this fixed. If you change stores, the DeWalt deal for the 3 tools works in some areas. There you go. What's your preferred respirator for sanding? I have a dust extractor, and then I have an air filtration thing, so I don't use a respirator. But if I was going to buy one, I'd probably just buy a 3-in one. 8 amp hour DeWalt might find in storm stores. You'd always put a tarp and a small fan on it. That's a good idea. Flex tools are great, but they're heavy duty, and the weight of some of those might not be worth the power. Doesn't necessarily matter in woodworking. Any skill deals? Yeah, there's several skill deals. So the skill table saw we've been talking about has been on sale. And there's also some skill cordless power tool deals on sale that I have on the website. If you want to go check out the cordless deals, if you just scroll down to the skill section, it's all the way down here. What we got? Did I pass it? Yeah, I passed it. Or did I? Well, there are none. I thought we had some on there. What? What am I thinking about? Oh, I guess I'm thinking about the table saw. I'll be double checking that tomorrow. We'll get a skill section added right here, right after the R's, right under Ryobi. Sorry. Any shelves on a good sale? I haven't seen any yet, Belty Cat, but keep an eye out, because about once a week on the Home Depot deals of the day, they typically have some type of garage storage and shelving on sale about once a week. Track saw, I've been holding out for a great deal. Which brand are you looking for? Because right now, there's 2 track saws on a very good sale at Home Depot. I've got them linked in the shop button. The Milwaukee track saw is on sale for $200 off. You get a track and you get the saw. So if you already have M18 batteries, that's a good deal. Or the rigid track saw, if you don't have batteries or anything, this comes with a battery, charger, tracks, and the saw for almost $200 off, at $199 off for $399. So that's a solid deal for track saws. Steve says he strongly recommends Flex. Wish Matt would review any or all of them. I think I'm going to buy some on these deals because right now we have a lot of them listed on the website right now. They have really good deals on their combo kits and things like that, especially at Lowe's. So I think I'm going to pick some up. I already have the router, so it wouldn't take much to pick up a few more. Says, I'm a weekend DIY person and planning on switching over battery-powered tools because I'm starting from scratch. Should I go with DeWalt, Milwaukee, or the Lowe's or Home Depot house brands? If it was me, personally, if I'm going to buy a cordless tool brand today, I'm picking Milwaukee, and that's not really because I'm a Milwaukee fanboy, although I do like their tools. I have DeWalt in the shop. I have Ryobi. Ryobi's also a good option. I like DeWalt stuff. There's a lot of cordless tools on DeWalt that I have and I really like. But I think for like tool selection in the platform, Milwaukee is just, they're just dominating. They just keep turning out brand new tools, especially on the M12 and M18. So you have to kind of get two battery platforms there. But like the track saw from Milwaukee is fantastic. The DeWalt track saw is nice. I like it a lot, but I like the Milwaukee better. Milwaukee sanders, or I don't like the M18 sander, but the M12 sanders are really good. I don't know. I just like their tools. I think they're really nice. And as far as like working around the shop and stuff, every time I'm out there, if I'm building something or having to work on something, I always grab the M12 drill and driver. They're smaller, lighter, and they're plenty powerful to do everything you need. And so I like those as well. And then, of course, they have the 3-inch sander for the Milwaukee M12. They have the little detail sander, orbital detail sander. It's like a home plate shaped thing. It gets up into all kinds of crevices and stuff. And they just released 2 6-inch sanders that work on those M12 batteries. So I like them a lot. Any Milwaukee deals? Yeah, we got a lot of Milwaukee deals, man. If you want to go see some Milwaukee deals. We showed a few here tonight. You can check out in that shop button. If you just click the shop button below this video, where'd it go? Where'd Milwaukee? I think they're there. So we got the $299 package, which comes with 2 6-amp-hour batteries and a free tool, or the $199 package with 2 5-amp-hour batteries. I think this is a better deal, actually. Unless you get the track saw, then you want the 6-amp-hour batteries. But there's free tools here. I like the router. I think that's the best router that you can get, cordless router. And then there's also the track saw deal on sale. And if you go to my website over at 731woodworks.com, on the tool deals page, we have this going Black Friday. I know I've showed it, but I don't want anybody to miss it. There's this Black Friday in the tool deals page. This running Black Friday list we're updating throughout the day. It was last updated this afternoon. But if you scroll down to the cordless tool deals, there's quite a few Milwaukee tool deals right here, saving all kinds of money on Milwaukee. But this is cordless tools. And if you're into hand tools, if you scroll all the way down, there's a lot of Milwaukee hand tools on sale as well. So there's a lot of Milwaukee deals happening right now. And again, we'll be updating this all the way through Cyber Monday. So this would be your one-stop shop to go find those tool deals. See you, Kevin Kane. Hope you have a good night, man. Nalana says, I spent over $600 on DeWalt batteries and tools this week. Shh. My lips are sealed. I was able to pick up the Craftsman 6-gallon portable electric 150 PSI pancake air compressor, last one in the local store. Yeah, that's a good deal running on that one. I keep waiting to see the installation driver be in the free tools. Yeah, it never is it? I wonder why. I've never seen that. I've never thought about that either. It's never in that free tools deal. It goes on sale to like bare tool down to what, 160, 179 or something like that. 174, I think I've seen it. It doesn't go much lower than that though. I'm just now starting to get into woodworking and I have a budget of $500. What would you recommend to get started? Circular saw and a drill and an impact driver is really all you need to get started. That's what I started with. I had those 3 power tools. I borrowed those from a family member. Circular saw, a drill. I actually had 2 drills, not 2, an impact. And then I had a speed square and a tape measure and a pencil. That's it. And so that's how I started. And I started building outdoor chairs. J Bates. If you search J Bates outdoor chair set, they're free plans. You can make them out of 2x4s. Very easy to make with just those simple tools. Those 5 simple tools I just mentioned. Probably wouldn't spend, if you bought corded tools, it's a little, if you don't have the budget for like really good cordless tools, like I'm not talking about high-end cordless tools, but brushless cordless tools, then I would just pick up a corded circular saw and a drill just to get started. with a speed square and a tape measure. That'll get you started. You can build all kinds of stuff with that. And then once you start if you start selling those projects, you can make money with that, your 3 projects, and buy the tools that you want after that. That's how I did it. I literally started like that and just worked my way up. But if you're looking for like a starter set for like cordless starter set, you can typically get drill and impact, the circular saw with batteries and chargers. For Ryobi, you're going to be able to get one for a couple $100 probably. So the Skill, the Cobalt, Bauer, if you're at Harbor Freight, there's several of those brands that you can get a solid set for maybe $200 or less. Then you'll have a little extra money left over. Planer or jointer, any deals? Not currently. I haven't seen any deals on those. Well, there is one deal going right now on a planer, but I would probably wait because I think Black Friday's we're going to see some planer and jointer. I don't know about jointers, but I think we'll see some planer deals. We usually do. I was trying to remember. That's work clothes all at the bottom. Let's see. Desk collection. There it is. Planer. So the Triton benchtop planer is on sale for $130 off. This is all on my website over at 731works.com. The rigid benchtop planer is also on sale for $106. So it's not. I mean, it's not a bad deal. $299 or $379. Those are nice kind of budget entry level planers on those. And if you got the big budget, you can get that big old Powermatic for $4,000 or $3,400. But there's several that's on sale. If you're looking for like the DeWalt DW735X, it typically goes on sale around Black Friday. So I kind of expect to see that one on sale. But if you're looking at rigid, Triton, or even Cobalt, those are all on sale right now. Favorite dado blade, CMT. Yes, I love that locking dado stack. That's a really nice dado stack. I got the 5 amp hour Makita batteries for $180 at Home Depot. That's a solid deal. Good deal. Any good deals on planers? I think I just said that one. What 10-inch blade do you recommend? CMT, Fiend, Ridge Carbide. I've never used the Fiend blade, but I have used CMT and Ridge Carbide. Both those are excellent. You can't go wrong with either one of those. CMT orange chrome blades, not the ITK Extreme. The ITK Extreme blades are thin kerf, and they're usually meant for like the job site style saws. If that's what you have, then I would probably get that. But if your saw can handle and run a full kerf, CMT orange chrome, 42 general purpose. It'll cost you like $60, $70. That Ridge Carbide would cost you $150, $200. Like it's if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to speak out of turn, but they're pretty pricey. Ridge Carbide. Yeah, it's a solid price there. 103. Ridge Carbide's on sale for $103 at Woodcraft. So not a bad price for that either. Want to get the Oliver 13-inch planer, but it has been sold out at Woodcraft. It says unavailable. Do you think it will come back available? It should. I don't have any inside knowledge. I would check Amazon, see if they have some in stock. Do you have any tips for shop organization? I work in a 2-car garage and have very limited space. I think I have a video on that actually. Let's see. We'll look together. Sib 31. I think it's called 99% of people make these shop mistakes or something. So yeah, 99% of beginners don't know how to lay out a small shop. If you look for that one 3 years ago, all those tips will be relevant. Also, how to set up a small shop for maximum production and space. This one was a year ago. So there's several different videos there. And then this one, 5 workbench upgrades. Yeah, so there you go. I got a couple videos on that. What time is it? I missed it. It was power tip time and I missed it. No, I didn't get down low enough. I'm sorry. Power tip. Here's a power tip. If you're looking for tool deals this Black Friday through Cyber Monday, I'm telling you, me and Chandler's my employee. He works with me here every day. We've been digging through the tool deals to try to find as many as possible. And we want to make it as easy as possible for you to find them. Just go to my website, 731woodworks.com. You're going to click on the Tool Deals button. It's going to open up the Tool Deals page, which looks like this. Sign up for my daily Tool Deals email. We're sending those out every single morning. About 8 a.m. is when you're going to expect to get that. And we have this running list of Black Friday tools that you can absolutely check out every day. And you can look and see what's new every day, see what you can do. But we're also making regular deal posts every single day from all over the internet that we find these deals. We also have top November deals for Lowe's, Amazon, and Home Depot that we update every day as well. So you can, if you're just looking for Home Depot deals, we come in here and we update those every morning as well. So this is your power tip. If you're looking for tool deals, this is a one-stop shop. I seriously we want to try to help you save as much money as possible. And so that's Chandler's job. That's his whole job here every day. That's what I pay him for, is to look for tool deals and to post them on the website to help people save money. Says, hey, I've watched your channel for about a year or so now. I was wondering if there's a world where if you need a circular saw, if you have a track saw, if there's a world where if you need a circular saw, if you have a track saw, I'm sorry, I have a 12-inch sliding miter saw as well. Like if you're trying to turn your circular saw into a track saw, I think that's what you're asking. I think. If you go to YouTube and search 731, no track saw, no problem. Oh no, what happened to my internet? Oh, there it is. No track saw, no problem. You'll see this, or the dead straight. This is actually a better video. It's more updated. I only done this one 4 months ago. So look for this one that says dead straight on the thumbnail. And then there's several different ways that uses your circular saw as a track saw or to cut straight. And so that's what I would recommend going for. Yeah, that's he says DeWalt 13-inch planer. Our Home Depot has the 13-inch DeWalt planer on sale. It's not on sale. That's a tricky listing. It says $859 with the stand. That has been on sale for way less than that. So I would hold off. I would hold off on that one. Picked up the Bauer planer on Friday for $2.99 with a coupon. That's a solid deal. Solid deal. Worth waiting for the Milwaukee track saw on sale with a pack out box. Get it now without the box. Do you want the pack out? I would highly suspect, if you're patient, you would be able to get the Milwaukee track saw combo that comes with the battery, the charger, and the pack out on sale between now and Cyber Monday. I don't know that for a fact. I haven't seen that anywhere in my listings. I do get some advance notice on some deals. That's not one of them that I've seen. But I would expect that at some point, that package would be 10 to 15% off. Is typically both of those sales go. But if you don't need the pack out and the charger, then that deal that's on the shop button, you click the shop button below this video to find those deals. That deal is a really good deal. More so asking if I have a track saw, would I need a circular saw? No, you can use the track saw as a regular circular saw. All of them have that same little indicator on the very end that says 0 and 45 degrees so you can follow the line. You can use it just like a regular circular saw. Is there a scenario where you would need a track saw or circular saw? I don't think so. I think it would do most anything, unless I'm not thinking of something. Rigid or DeWalt planer? I would go with DeWalt. I have no experience with the rigid, though, so I'm probably speaking out of turn. But just my history with the DeWalt planer that I have, that's what I would go with. That's not Taylor Tool's site. It's TSO, TSOproducts.com. Has the skilled upgraded table saw fence. I picked up the Hercules plunge router, including the router base, for $99. Now I'm waiting on the Bauer router to go on sale. That's a good, nice score there. No Thanksgiving? Not sure what that means. He was late because he had to watch the rocket launch. Benefit of living in South Central Florida. That's pretty cool. Always been fascinated by space. Always. When I was like 7, 8 years old, you know what I wanted to be when I grew up? Astronaut. I didn't make it there, but that's what I want to be. I love some space, man. How do you get the deal of the day? Which one? You talking about on Home Depot site? If you just search Home Depot deal of the day, you should find it. They posted they actually post a bunch of deals on that same page every day, or you could just follow us because if it's on sale, we'll probably put it on our website. Do you still have the DeWalt or using the Grizzly? I have the Grizzly, I have the Oliver, and I have the DeWalt in the shop right now. I'm trying to decide which one I'm going to keep. All of them, well, the Oliver and the DeWalt both have the helical head. The Oliver just takes up a little bit more room, and I am space cramped, and so I'm not sure. Also trying to figure out how I gotta offload those somehow. And since I bought both of those, we don't know. We buy most of the tools we show on the channel. And so the Oliver was $2,000 or a little over. And then after shipping everything, I'm starting like $400 shipping. And then Grizzly was $1,500, $1,600 after tax and shipping. So got a pretty good chunk invested in that. So I guess I'm going to like sell them used or something. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Any recommendations on a stain or paint sprayer? If you're looking for a really good budget one, the HomeRite Finish Max Super or something like that, it's less than $100. I've had one since 2017. I bought a new one to do a new review on a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. I still have the old one. I just gave the new one to somebody else and kept my old one because it was working just fine. It's not a $500-$600 paint sprayer. Like, it's just not. But if you're just looking for a paint sprayer to put a nice little coat of paint on your project, or even I've sprayed stains with it, oil-based, water-based, it's a nice little paint sprayer for less than $100. It's on Amazon. Picked up the Milwaukee pack out based on the review and the fact that I'm on that platform. Paid $569. Then it went on sale for $369. Ouch. Got a $200 refund. That's awesome. Good deal. Channel, not site. I'm not sure what you're asking. So channel, not site. Oh, so there it is. He's talking about there's a great channel that posts live launches there. Bought today the skill drill set from your website along with the barrel grip jigsaw for the bare tool. Nice. Congratulations. All right, I think it's going to close us out for the day. The paint sprayer again is going to be HomeRite Finish Max. I'll pull it up for you. HomeRite Finish Max. I think it's Super or something like that. There's a couple of different ones. Finish. If you go to Amazon, search HomeRite Finish Max. This one. It's this one with the different paint tips in it. It says $58, so it's not even a bad deal there. Way less than $100. And then there's extra paint tips you could get for it if you wanted to. But this one, see, purchased February 2022. So it's been 3 years since I bought that one and reviewed it again. And it's on sale for $58. So this is a solid little paint sprayer. Again, not the $500-$600 Fuji or whoever makes the best paint sprayer. But pour a little paint in the bucket, put the paint on, like it works pretty good. Which Amana paint or Amana countersink bit to use? I see numerous ones. Amana, is that the one I bought? Countersink. SawStop never goes on sale. There is actually a sale on SawStop. I'll talk about it in just a second. This one is the one I got. 55227. Amana. Why is that dumb thing popping up? 55227 is the model number of Amana. So if you want a SawStop deal on the website 731works.com, right now you can save. I think you're not saving. It's actually they're giving you. You're right. They don't go on sale, but right now they're doing something very rare, and that is they're giving $450 in accessories with the saw. If you scroll all the way down, right here, table saw deals. It must have expired today. I thought that was still going. I think it was Rockler that had it on sale, but there it is. Yeah, Rockler's got them on sale. $450 SawStop store credit. So basically they're giving a coupon to get $450 worth of accessories for your saw. But as far as them going on sale, it's rare that they go on sale. Like I don't know that I've ever seen a SawStop on sale. Ever. I've never seen Festool on sale until this past year, and they've had a couple of different things they put on a little bit of a sale. It's kind of interesting. I need a good food safe finish that's not Odie's. Food safe mineral oil. What are you finishing? Depends on what you're finishing. We sell Outlaws board butter. It's food safe. It's mineral oil and beeswax, very organic on the website. But if you're like, I would look at Walrus oil. They have some food safe options as well. Howard's makes food safe options. All right. Well, I hope you all found these deals helpful. Again, just be sure and check the website or click that shop button if you want to check out any of these deals. And hope to catch you guys here next week. Be on the lookout. We got some really cool deal videos coming very soon. So there's some exciting stuff coming. Craig versus, well, last one. I don't want to leave anybody out. Craig versus Jessom Master Router Lift. Please help me decide which one was your. I have the Craig. I've been perfectly happy with it. I've never used the Jessom, although I have been very impressed with Jessom stuff. I've used their box joint jig, their, what do you call those? Shoot, it just left me. Those table saw guides that they have. Squares. They also have a different hand tools and things like that. Like all their stuff's been very impressive. So I wouldn't think that it would be any different with the Jessom. It's just, I think it costs a little more, but I have had zero complaints with the Craig router. I've had that router lift and the router table for 4 years, maybe a little more, maybe 5 years. Zero issues with it. And it works perfectly good. Like it's a nice little router lift. So I don't think you can go wrong with either one, honestly. All right. Hope you guys have a good week. Catch you guys later. See ya.